But yeah, man. By the way, my name's Versatile, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And look at that, right on time. Literally right on time. Episode 6 recap. Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. So we're gonna watch this right now. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
It's 9:15. How am I already underwater?
I'm in the same boat.
I'm in an actual boat.
Why we're
I
live?
thought grammar
Well, you're
just
live
fixed
watching me.
grammar. They
We're
make
live
boats
watching
now?
this. Cold, isn't it?
It's more of a metaphorical
live,
boat,
we're live.
because I've been using Grammarly's AI for years to keep me high and dry. Try it. Grammarly can look through your writing.
Yo, we're literally on time. Literally on time. How we took this, I do not know. If you don't believe in God, you better believe in God now. That's all I'm saying. I was believing God regardless. But listen.
What's Malcolm famous?
Give me some information. Give me something.
Let's do this.
I'm back. I want to look like I never left.
And obviously I can't even pause. Well, I can pause it because it's like.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MarcDark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 6. This is the recap. So down below, I want you guys to let me know, what did you think about Episode 6? What did you think about the end of the episode where your boy Unique finally popped up on Rock, letting her know that he ain't dead, he's alive in the flesh, and now it's time for him to take over? And what did you guys think about the whole Famous storyline? We got more intel in this episode. Apparently, Famous was tortured and his body was dumped. And in this episode, we were told that maybe law enforcement has something to do with it. Maybe Detective Garcia, the captain. Down below, I want you guys to let me know. Do you believe it was law enforcement involved, or was it somebody else? At the end of the day, they're building up this storyline, and I don't think we're going to get that answer until the end of the season. But
I think Stefano's
still got that
involved.
funny feeling it's going to be a shock value moment. They're saving it just for the perfect time.
I think
Man,
Stefano's involved.
it was
I
crazy.
don't know why.
And we know Detective Garcia, he did mention on how Famous was talking to law enforcement and he was assisting them and helping them find out, the murder of a police officer, which I would assume would be Detective Howard, because back in season 3, they was already questioning him about Detective Howard, but we know Detective Howard got dropped off by the end of the episode. So I would not be surprised if they was asking him questions about that. And if that information got back to your girl Rock about Famous talking to the boys about what happened to Detective Howard or who he think did it, I mean, what y'all think gonna happen? So yes, it does seem like maybe law enforcement was involved, but it also seems like Rock knows more than she's putting off. And once again, those fan theories will continue about not only law enforcement, but about your girl Rock, and of course some people even say Marvin. But we're gonna find out soon enough. Now your girl Jukebox, she turned up in episode 6. I mean, she was going crazy. This development is very good in my opinion when it comes to her character, and I cannot wait to see what's next. But let's begin the recap. I'm going to try to focus on all the key things. If I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. So what did we see in episode 6 titled The Price of Fame? Now the episode starts out with the Thomas family, Famous's family. They're all at Shirley's club and they're having a small little memorial for Famous. It's very sad. Mom's crying. Jessica, she's there as well. And then we see Marvin, Rock, and Lulu. And everybody's pretty much upset. We can see your boy Kanan, and he's out of it, y'all. I mean, Kanan, you already know he's not in the right state of mind. He just wants to know who did this to his best friend. It's a very sad moment for him. Now, Rock understands that Kanan wants revenge. Lulu tells her, well, I want revenge too. I'm going to slide for my boy Famous because it's fame. Like, come on. and Rock is trying to tell him like, I don't know about that. Like law enforcement, they're gonna be watching Famous's friends and family, so it may not be the best move to do that. But y'all think Lulu gonna listen to Rock? If he finds out who did this, best believe he gonna slide as well. Now we know Jessica is there, and Jukebox is asking Kanan, did Jessica say anything to him about what the police is talking about? Kanan tells her, nah, and even if the police told her anything, she's not going to tell, Kanan, because she knows what he will do. And he's pissed off, got Crystal up there shaking like, man, your boy Kanan, he is on one. And after they had that conversation, they zoom in on Shirley and Marvin. Now, Shirley is talking about this whole thing is a big tragedy and that you should keep your family, everybody real close to you. Marvin, he's like, well, yeah, keep them close enough, but far enough away so that they don't do the same dumb thing that you did. So once again, we're getting that, fan theory question, because in this scene, they're giving us information, making us believe that maybe Marvin has something to do with this. And this topic of discussion is big right now because of that promo trailer, which the majority of the Power fans are believing in that promo trailer. It definitely seems like that could be your boy Marvin. Sure. But in due time, we're going to find out if that was Marvin or not, and if that was Famous in that promo trailer as well. But we know Rock, she goes to Kanan, and she's pretty much telling him, don't do anything stupid. She wants him to cool down, telling him that Famous will not want you out here doing nothing like this. She already knows what time it is, right? Kanan gets up and walks away. Now we know right before that, Jukebox was talking about she's going to slide for Kanan as well once they find out who it was. So she's on one as well. So now, when Kanan left, we know Rock does ask Jukebox to make sure she stays on her cousin because he ain't in the right state of mind. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to all these different fan theories about who did it, I think they did a very good job in the first scene of this episode by making you believe that it could be almost anybody based off the dialogue, and of course, as I told you guys, based off those camera angles. When they be zooming in on people, especially your girl Jukebox, they're kind of making it seem like, did she have something to do with it, or is she really trying to ride for her boy Famous? Now, some of you guys in the comment section was talking about, well, this episode confirms that Jukebox had nothing to do with it, which you guys could be right. You could be right. But as I told you guys, we need to see scenes with certain characters together before we make 100% confirmations. You know what I'm saying? I still want to see a scene with Rock and Jukebox by their self, talking about Famous, as well as Rock and Marvin. I want to see those scenes. That way, we can really find out if they had anything to do with this whole Famous thing. But it's some secrets, it's some things out there that they're holding, and they're not going to give us these things probably until the end of the season for a reason. This whole thing with Famous definitely seems like it could be a law enforcement thing, but I got a funny feeling it could also involve people that was close to him as well. But to me, I believe this episode just gave us more reasons on why some of these fan theories may or may not be true. Now, Unique pops up on Phil Russo, and he's telling him that he needs money and ready to start this whole takeover. Phil Russo wants to know how he's going to be getting a cut. Unique tells him he's going to give him a cut off the money that he makes, and that Rock is running out of product anyway. So forget the planning stuff. He's already out there doing, making things shake, and Rock is shook. Now, Phil Russo had me cracking up because he kept calling Rock Unique's girlfriend, and Unique was getting very upset. That's not my girlfriend. Now, we know they want to take out Stefano, but Phil Russo does not want to get his hands dirty. He cannot be caught doing it, because if he does, he's pretty much a dead man. Wow. So maybe they can soften him up and get his own people to take him out. So this whole game plan is about to be crazy. Phil Russo also gives Unique to connect to his boy Akbar. That way, he can get that muscle that he needs in order to execute this game plan. Now, since Terry is up out of here, guess who has taken over his spot? His brother. This cokehead David. I mean, you can't even talk business with this guy. He's not even in the right state of mind. The dude is worrying about all types of other things. Now, Marvin grabs him up because he believes that's going to scare him. Well, that's not going to work this time around. David likes it. I mean, look at him. That's not going to work. So what you going to do now, Marvin? Rock is upset. She's pissed off. telling Marvin, you screwed up. You should have never taken out Terry. He wasn't going to say
gonna
anything.
snitch anyway.
I say he was talking too much.
Fact.
You should at least tied him up or something until you figured out what you was going to do. But it's too late now. Now, she wants Marvin to make sure that they keep David under control because he's an embarrassment. I mean, you can't take him around this meeting with Stefano and Hafiz. So you got to make sure that he's doing the job with these trucks and get this shipment out. But as of right now, it's definitely not looking too good for your girl Rock. Now, we get to Kanan and OC and the crew. OC tells Kanan that they're out of product, but Kanan is more concerned about information on Famous and if anybody knows anything. And he tells them that he's willing to pay them some very good money. Now, Kanan catches OC in a lie because now OC was talking about, so you just want us to dead the work? Well, didn't you just say it wasn't no more product? Then you said nobody knows anything about Famous, or that's what it seemed like. What is it? Which one is it? Now, Kanan is so mad. He's like, look, it doesn't even matter. Just get me some information on Famous and I'm going to pay you guys some good money. I mean, this OC character cannot be trusted at all. I'm going to tell you right now, he's about to pull a Peaches off of Snowfall. Y'all know what Peaches did. He got that money from Franklin and he disappeared. And if OC is smart, he better never come back because he knows what time it is. He going to be up out of here. Matter of fact, go ahead and come back. Come on back. Get the money and come back and get dropped off real quick. Now we get to your boy Lulu. He goes to another AA meeting and he's talking about what he's been through and how in the past he probably would have started drinking. Now I'm glad that Lulu has not, drunk anything yet. He thought about it in this episode, but he's staying strong. And this is the Lulu that we want to see. We don't want to see him crying and doing all types of stupid things. We need him in the right state of mind. And as of right now, he's doing very good. Now we get to your girl Jukebox. She's looking at the picture of Famous. And look at the year that Famous was born. He was born in June of 1975. And they're saying that he died in October of 1992. So we know he was 17 years of age. And we know his body was sitting for about 3 months. So it's very sad on how he went out. Now, Jukebox looked very pissed off and sad at the same time. And for the fans that believe Jukebox had nothing to do with taking out Famous, this scene right here could support your theory because she looked very mad and upset, like she wanted to get revenge for her friend Famous. I mean, they had a song together. That was, her boy at the end of the day. They grew up together. So she wants to find out who did it, or at least that's what it seems like. She grabs the strap out from under the couch. Marvin leaves his gun where Jukebox knows exactly where it's at. And now she's going to go out and do some target practicing. Now, we get to your boy Kanan. He goes back to the storage unit where he has that stash of money at. And I'm pretty sure all the fans knew this was going to happen. We all knew OC was going to follow Kanan and find out exactly where he's going. OC already knows that he's, taking money off the top and he got to be taking it somewhere else, right? And he finds out exactly where that's at. I mean, look at him. That boy out there looking like Steve Urkel in that small car, waiting, plotting and planning on his next move. The look on Kanan's face once he realizes that his money is gone is going to be priceless. Now, we get to Detective Garcia. He goes back to Famous's mom, trying to get some more intel, asking her questions about, her son and all this stuff. Now, he does tell her that he was tortured before he got murdered, and then they dumped his body at that spot, and they don't know how long he was there. So now he's trying to act like he cares, trying to get more intel. She tells him she ain't got nothing for him, and when she went to him the first time, he did not take it serious at all. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't trust these law enforcement guys. I don't trust the captain. I damn sure don't trust Detective Garcia. As I told you guys, the whole fan theory about them doing something to protect the inside, that could be the case. You just never know. At the end of the day, I could see that captain trying to cover up everything, especially if Famous had some type of intel on, Detective Howard, and if Famous was helping them find out who took out Detective Howard, which we're going to talk more about later on in this recap. But you already know, if Famous is talking about who may have took out Detective Howard, who would want to cover that up? I'm pretty sure Rock would, right? Now, we get to Grandma Thomas, and this time, she's trying to get Lulu to do what Marvin wouldn't do. I mean, she crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why Rock is the way that she is. Lulu and Marvin. Now, she's telling Lulu, He ain't got to be afraid of doing it or whatever. It won't hurt her. Lulu tells her he's not worried about what he's going to do to her. He is scared of what he's going to do to him. Y'all know this is going to make Lulu relapse. Ain't no way in the hell Lulu needs to be doing this. I mean, next up, I guess it's your girl Rock. We gonna see if Grandma Thomas is going to ask her. That is, if Grandma Thomas don't pass away before Rock actually makes a visit. Now, your boy Unique has finally took off the black forces. He ain't got on the black hoodie no more. It's time to go back to how he used to be. And of course, he got his jewelry, he got the clothes, got the haircut and everything. He feeling like now he is back. And now he has to meet up with Phil Russo's guy in order to get that muscle that he needs for his game plan. Now, OC and the crew, they end up telling Kanan that they got word that Freddy's crew took out Famous for what he did to Freddy. And I'm looking like, really? I mean, you're straight up lying. I'm not believing anything that they talking about. On top of that, your boy OC most likely got these guys to lie as well because he just wants that money. At least that's what I'm thinking. But ain't no way in the hell this is true at all. And we know Kanan is going to figure that out once he goes and checks those guys. Now we get to B Rilla and Lulu. They're in the studio. B Rilla's in there spitting. But Lulu is not feeling it at all. He feels like the things that he's talking about is the same old stuff. About Tech Nines, catching bodies, all that. He ain't trying to hear any of that. He's trying to get B Rilla to switch it up. Know what I'm saying? Challenge yourself. And he pulls B Rilla out the booth, telling him like, look, maybe you can switch it up or whatever. You're used to doing this. You're staying in your lane or whatever. You spitting, but we need to switch it up a little bit. Now, B Rilla gets pissed off talking about you pulled me out of prison, telling me my flow was all good and all that stuff. And now you want me to switch it up. I mean, he gets very disrespectful. Talking about I got a family to feed. I got money to get. And then he puts his hands on Lulu. Like, really? Do you know who you messing with? So Lulu had to tell him, like, look, let me step out before I do something that I will regret. Your boy B Rilla talking about, you know, I want to see what that looked like. Oh, no, you don't. You don't want to see that side of Lulu. And I'm going to tell you right now, before the season ends, B Rilla most likely is going to see that side of Lulu. He going to end up like Crown Camacho, dropped off real quick. Now we get to Rock, Stefano, and Hafiz. They're talking business. We know Hafiz wanted to meet up with Rock's business partners. Luckily, David and his coked out self was not there. Now, they end up making the deal. Rock gave him a number, and he was kind of, you know, shaky at first, telling Rock he has to build an infrastructure first to manufacture this product. Rock tells him that's on you. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to move real quick. Now, he ends up agreeing on her terms, and things are seeming like they're on the up and up for this particular storyline, but we already know what time it is. We know Unique most likely is going to mess everything up for Rock, and she's going to be very upset. Now, when we get to Kanan, he goes and he finds Freddy's crew. He sees Killer Keith, but Keith, he got that strap on him. This time, he ain't going without a fight. At least that's what it seems like. Plus, he got his boys with him. So this is not going to be as easy as Kanan thought. So, of course, he's going to have to recruit his cousin, Jukebox. Meanwhile, Jukebox, she's having some great target practice. And look at her. She is looking happy as hell. This is the life that she wants to live. She cannot wait to catch another body from the looks of it. Now, Marvin goes to visit his mom's, but I think he was just showing up to see how she was doing without her knowing that he was there. And the nurse did tell him that she's awake and she's in a very tough mood. But for some reason, I think this is it. I don't think Marvin is going to see his mom's again, or at least see her alive. You guys let me know down below what you think is going to happen. Now, Rock makes a visit to Kanan's spot. Crystal was there, and once again, they have another conversation. She is telling Crystal to let Kanan know that she has some good news for him, and she wants Crystal to be looking out for Kanan. Make sure he ain't out there doing anything stupid. But of course, Crystal tells her Kanan does what he wants to do. Now, later on in the episode, Kanan does come back, and Crystal lets him know that Rock came to see him, and that they're pretty much afraid that Kanan is going to go out there and do something stupid because of what happened to Famous, which probably is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? He going to get revenge somehow, some way. But Kanan is not really trying to talk about it at all. He just wants to go to sleep. A Unique meets up with Akbar, and the whole game plan is to meet up with him in order to get that muscle, to get these soldiers. He needs all the help that he can get. And this is one of the final pieces of his game plan to finally take over. So of course
I
it works
like
out
that
for him.
conversation they had.
Akbar is all aboard, telling him that his soldiers don't get shook, so he should be good. So we're gonna see how this whole game plan is gonna play out for your boy Unique. But as of right now, he's making some very powerful moves, and Rock does not know anything about it. Now, Marvin confronts Jukebox about taking his gun. He wants to know what the hell is she doing. Of course, Jukebox telling him, look, she was just doing some target practice. It calms her down. It was one of the things that she was very good at when she was in the army. And Marvin, he's kind of confused, like, man, so what's going on in your head? Is it, dropping off Aaron? Is it Famous's death? What's going on? Jukebox tells him it's pretty much a combination of everything. Coming back home, all the stuff that's been going on. I mean, she's all in her head, and of course, she's very stressed out. But Marvin, he does not want Jukebox making the same mistakes that he made, because he knows when you're out here catching bodies, that's going to get to you. You will be all up in your head. Jukebox tells him, well, is that what you're going through? He tells her, it ain't about me, it's about you. She tells him, well, I am you. And this is one of the quotes that we've heard time and time again throughout the Power universe. We know Tariq, he told Ghost, I am you. So they're giving us this parallel once again between, parent and child. Jukebox and Marvin, just like she said, they're more alike than he thinks. Now, Marvin just wants Jukebox not to do anything that he's out there doing, because if she is, he understands that's bad. But he does tell her if his man's got put down the way that Famous got put down, he will be painting the whole city red. So you already know Marvin will turn up, right? So Jukebox, she's listening to this, and all that's doing, in my opinion, is motivating her to go out there and turn up. I mean, you can just see it in her eyes. Now, Marvin does ask to get his gun back, but we know later on in the episode, Jukebox goes right back to that couch and gets the gun once again. I mean, why in the hell will Marvin put the gun right back in the same place? I mean, I just don't get it. Now, Lulu and Jess, they end up talking. Of course, they're talking about Famous. They're so sad about what happened to him, and they're going through so much. But guess what? They decide to hook up. Your boy Lulu claps those cheeks once again, and it's been a long time coming, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, Jessica definitely left that necklace on purpose, because she knew Lulu would bring it back to her. But we know Imani was kind of upset later on in the episode. Now we get back to the Golden Pavilion. Irwin is going to open it back up, but he is, quite concerned about doing business with Rock. He's not going to try to get out of this, business partnership, but still, he's concerned about his family, and Rock tells him everything's going to be good. He ain't got nothing to worry about, and he going to make a lot of money. But I'm going to tell you right now, don't be surprised if he gets dropped off or somebody else in his family gets dropped off. It will be more bodies. That's what I do know. Now we get to Marvin and Early Tyler. And Early Tyler is very upset because after everybody gets their cut, the Italians, Marvin, he don't really got nothing left. And he's like, man, I don't know if, this even makes sense to even do. Marvin does not give a damn. He's like, look, you do your job and that's it. He ain't really caring about Early Tyler not getting paid enough. I think this is going to backfire. You do not want to screw over Early Tyler, because I'm going to tell you right now, Early Tyler may mess around and go to Unique, and then they may plot and plan on Stefano, especially if he ain't getting paid like that. So we're going to see how this is all going to unfold, but we all know this particular storyline is not going to end well for your boy Marvin. Now, we get to your girl Imani, and she is very upset that Lulu was kicking it with Jessica. Jessica left her necklace there, and now Imani wants to storm off. Like, really? You not his girlfriend. I mean, the last time I checked, he was just clapping your cheeks. That was it. I don't know why you think y'all together, like y'all in a relationship, like he proposed or something. Like, really? He's single. He can go out there and mingle. Get over it. Now we get introduced to B Rilla's baby's moms. We see his baby as well, and he's struggling. She wants more money and ain't enough. Know what I'm saying? And when they showed us this, I already knew what time it was. I knew the fan theory would come true, that B Rilla will have to plot and plan and rob Gelfin. And he went to one of his boys, letting him know that this is going to be an easy job, you know what I'm saying? And that this dude is pretty much stupid, talking about Gelfin. Well, we gonna see. At the end of the day, when this happens, I'm gonna guarantee this. Somebody ain't making it. It's whether it be Rilla, his boy, or hell, even Gelfin. Somebody getting dropped off. And when it's all said and done, I'm pretty sure Lulu will be very
Or
upset,
he's gonna end up back
which
in
is going to
jail.
bring out the old side of Lulu, something that Rilla don't want to see. Now Kanan goes and picks up Jukebox, letting her know it's time to ride. She goes back, gets that gun from under the couch, and then they go and they pull up on Freddy's crew. Now this scene was my favorite scene of the entire
Facts.
episode. I mean, your
Facts.
girl Jukebox,
Nah, for
she
real.
was on one. Keith up here having flashbacks from season 2 when Kanan pulled up on him and he beat down Freddy. So he already know this ain't gonna end well. And
know
when
that
Jukebox walked up on
almost
him and
coming,
fired off
know
that
that,
shot,
why?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
I
how you
thought it
look
was a
like.
headshot,
Yeah.
but no, she was just testing one out, letting them know she wasn't playing around. She told them, look, we know y'all dropped off Famous. Y'all was mad because y'all thought, you know what I'm saying, he took out Freddy. They told Jukebox that's a lie. They don't even get down like that. They ain't never caught a body at all. And they don't even mess with Freddy like that because he used to take money from them. And you can tell Kanan, he knew it was true because he knows exactly how Freddy is. They told them, well, they heard the cops did it because Famous got brought in. He started talking about dirty cops and all that stuff. So they decided to just get rid of him. That's what they've been hearing from barbershops or whatever. Jukebox wants to know the corner. She wants to know the address. She's not playing around. She wants answers. And then after they said all that, after Kanan told her, just, you know, forget about it, Jukebox said, F it. They gotta go. I mean, Jukebox was pulling some Harley Quinn off Suicide Squad type moves out there, y'all.
Nah,
she was really looking crazy.
Jukebox.
Well, that's because
what
she is.
then.
Haley Kilgore, she killed this scene right here.
Facts.
I told
Alright,
y'all,
man.
this girl a beast. She can act her butt off. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that last part of that scene when she told Keith that if they lying, she's gonna come for his peoples, and then they gonna come from him next. I mean, that was crazy. Your girl Jukebox, she is on one. This is easily one of my favorite scenes out of the entire, you know, Power Book 3 Raising Kanan series. Because as fans, we've been waiting for Jukebox to hit that switch. We've been waiting for her to turn it up. And in this one scene right here, once again, we're seeing just how talented that Haley Kilgore is. I mean, all those Broadway plays that she used to do goes to show you it prepared her for this moment. I mean, she did it with ease. At least she made it look like it was easy. But he better not be lying, because if so, y'all know crazy ass Jukebox, she will finish the job. But she had everybody shook. She had Kanan shook.
She had
he was
me
like,
shook.
man,
What you talking
she crazy as hell. Now, shout out to the Keith character, played by LeVar Lewis Jr. I mean, at least you can say you're going to be in one of the most talked about scenes in Raising Kanan history, because this one right here, it was a classic. And maybe we'll see, you know, Keith in the future of the Power universe. I mean, he could pop up in Power Origins. All I say is this: don't be around your girl Jukebox, because she just may pull that trigger the next time. Now, Jessica thanks Lulu for clapping those cheeks. She was happy as hell, telling him that she wanted it, that she needed it. And she tells him that Mom's, she's moving to LA with her. They leaving tomorrow. And of course, once again, she wants Lulu to leave as well. But we know Lulu, he ain't about to go nowhere. And he definitely has love for Jessica. I want to know, did he end up knocking her up? I mean, you just never know. Maybe we'll find out soon enough. But hey, Lulu, he got a lot of things to worry about right now, especially dealing with Rilla. And of course, he gonna have to deal with Unique real soon. Now we get to the end of the episode. Your girl Rock, she makes her way back home. We can see the breeze blowing through the back door. We know somebody has shown up at her house. And of course, a lot of fans are talking about this was a sign for Breeze.
Yeah.
I mean, these Breeze fan theories, they're never going to stop. Now, Rock, she walks in, she walks to the kitchen, and she sees that Unique, he ain't dead. He's alive.
Yeah,
and guess what?
spooked.
He told her, you right, you know what I'm saying? He told her you ain't wrong about this butter pecan. I mean, damn. The look on her face, it was priceless. And y'all know Unique cannot wait for this moment. He finally gets to see Rock in the flesh. He finally gets to confront her. I can't wait to see next week's episode. I want to see how she's going to respond. I know it will be a very intense scene. And of course, this should be the first scene of episode 7. It's about to go down. But overall, this was a very good episode. I believe that your girl Jukebox was the MVP of the episode. She did her thing. We know your boy Unique, he stepped up as well, and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. What do y'all think about the the fan theories of who took out Famous? Do y'all think most of these fan theories will continue? As I told y'all, in my opinion, in this episode, it was kind of catering to a lot of different fan theories. So they're trying to mix it up, in my opinion, making us believe certain characters did it
Making
and
me want
other
to
characters
rewatch
didn't. So I cannot wait to see
season
the
one
aftermath of
to watch the
everything.
season.
Now you already know
Really
I will be
understand,
going over that episode 7 trailer. I'm gonna give you guys that what
and
to
I'm gonna
expect
do
video
that.
over the weekend.
I'm
So
gonna do
stay
that. I'm
tuned for
gonna do that.
that. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.
I shout out to Mark Dark, man. Nah, for real though, yeah. Like, if I'm honest, I feel like this was a very powerful episode, man. There's certain things that happen in this episode. Like I said, that like my favorite scene, like if like in all honesty, my favorite scene was that basketball scene. Get me? Let's put facts or true. Duke villain jukebox has arrived, and we are fully here for it. Yeah, man. Let me know what your thoughts are as well. That like oh man, that this episode. But like I said, before anything, yeah. If I'm gonna read someone's comments real quick, I nearly forgot. Them Marvin and Duke scenes be the best, and I'm ready for Kanan to drop OC later this season. I don't think he's gonna drop him later this season. I think Jukebox gonna take him out. Like, I think Jukebox is gonna find out about OC and she's gonna do something. I don't know why. I can't wait till next week. They're about to put in crazy work. Duke had me rolling this week though. She wanted that body for things. I want body for fame too. The Trenton beef in OG Power started with Akbar, Kanan, Ghost, and Tommy Jukebox, and had Keith shook. Okay, you see, this is why it's good to really watch these series properly from the jump, because then you get a clear understanding of what really is happening. And it's gonna make me realize who really, cancelled Famous as Christmas, because from when Mark Dark mentioned about the similarities between Tariq and who was it again? But there was a similarity there, and I'm thinking, yeah, now it makes sense. It's definitely Marvin. Marvin has something to do with it. And if you put two and two together, they made it seem from the beginning that Marvin was on some GTA mission with Stefano. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And then also that you got scenes earlier in the season of this series, earlier in the season, or season 4, obviously, where they're torturing someone. Do you know what I mean? Then you have another scene where Marvin is sorry. Then you got in a trailer. You got the scene where Stefano was saying Famous's last words. So to conclude, the answer is Marvin, and I'm pretty sure there's motive for other people to. Do you know what I mean? Do him like how Ghost did, and the person who's gonna take him out, we're gonna assume is gonna be Jukebox. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying because there's a reason why she turned super ruthless. Super, 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 super ruthless. There has to be. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Shout out to everyone who's watching. I'm gonna put this up right now. I sort of see. All right, if you have time, react to the Italian Cypher, their upcoming rappers. Do you know what? I'm gonna put that on my list of things to do for the next stream. Because I don't have time in this stream, so I appreciate you for this. Where is it? So Italian. Wait, that the name of it? Italian Cypher, or is it more? Either way, I'll try to search it. But yeah, shout you out, Haris for Luruja. All right. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Get me, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, yeah.